So the thing that you'll notice with a lot of my videos is I like to be completely transparent. I like to show you guys exactly what I'm doing and what I think about when I am pursuing my financials. And I want to show you guys exactly my credit card optimization plan. Now, this may not be an option for most of you, especially if you do not have access to credit cards. However, if you're in the next level of the financial foundation framework, then you can begin to build a credit card portfolio, as I like to say it, to optimize your credit card points. So why is this actually important? Well, it's important because it is one of the best investments that you guys can do. So if you were to look at the stock market, on average, in a good year, the stock market will return anywhere between 5 to 10% on your money. However, there is unlimited downside. So let's say it's a bad year, it's an election year, who knows what could happen. And the stock market, let's say for instance, starts to go down. It can literally go all the way down to zero, which is very unlikely, but it is a possibility. However, with credit card points, there is actually no downside to it. You get to keep your points once you spend your money. And on average, it's anywhere between 3 to 5% cash back. So when you look at it and you begin to weigh both the benefits, in my opinion, credit card points is one of the safest and best investments that you can do. But you have to be responsible, right? If you get a credit card and you spend more than you're making, then there's going to be an issue. But if you are very responsible, you're self-disciplined, then this is one of the best strategies and investments that you can do. So I'm going to map out exactly how I optimize my credit card strategies in order to get the most points back so that I can begin to utilize the points in specific situations. And I'll show you how I travel for free, and we'll go from there. So let's just start off with my expenses, and we'll begin with household items. Now, there are going to be some things that you cannot pay with a credit card, like rent or a mortgage. So we just exclude those things, but everything else that you can pay with a credit card, I'm going to show you what credit cards I use and have and that I use to get the maximum points back. So for household items, things like cleaning supplies, toilet paper, right, all the necessities that we need for house, I use the Citi Double Cash Card. And this gives you 2% cash back. So it gives you 1% when you pay for the item and then 1% when you pay off the credit card. So that's 2% cash back, and that is the highest amount that I could find for household items. Then we'll move on to gas. And gas, this is where a lot of my savings come from. So I have the Apple credit card, and that gives me 3% on ExxonMobil gas stations specifically. But I also combine that with the ExxonMobil app that gives me 6 cents per gallon cash back. So that's $1.80 per month. So if I was to save up for the whole entire year, I could literally get a free tank of gas at the end of the year if I wanted to, stacked with the 3% cash back, which is a huge amount of savings, especially on gas, with gas prices fluctuating all the time, going up, going down. But this is a great way to save on gas expenses. Then we'll go down to groceries, and I like shopping at Whole Foods. Again, I value my health. I like buying organic foods. So I have the Amazon credit card, which saves me 5% at Whole Foods, which is a big number. But in addition, I also am an Amazon Prime member, and that gives me additional savings in the store. Sometimes it'll save me 10% off of specific items. Sometimes they'll discount it so much it'll be like 50% off. So I'm getting extra bonuses with the Prime membership on top of the 5% with the Amazon credit card. And for dining, I do like to eat out. I don't like to meal prep as much as I used to in my younger days. I need that time to build this business up, so I don't have as much time to meal prep. So I do like eating out, and when I do, I like going to Chipotle. And with Chipotle, if I pay with Apple Pay on the mobile app, I get 2% cash back. But I also have the Chipotle app, which gives me 1% cash back on that. And if I spend, let's say I go to Chipotle 9 or 10 times in a month, I'll usually get one entree for free. So that's the way that I look at it. I'm going to need to eat food anyway, so I might as well take advantage of that and get the free entree at the end of the day. So let's move on to the next thing, which is supplements. So again, I work at a supplement manufacturing company, and I'm able to get up to 40% off on supplements. Again, I value my health. So getting that is a huge savings because supplements are very expensive nowadays. And then I also combine that with the City Double Cash back card, which gives me 2%. So you can imagine the savings on supplements that I am getting. And then personal care. So like face wash, my body washes, all that stuff, the hygiene routines, items I use the Amazon credit card for. And that also gives me 5% back if I buy things on Amazon. So that saves me a huge amount of money. Instead of having to go into the stores, it saves me time because I have things delivered straight to me. And that is also it makes me more productive than I would if I had to go out and run all these errands. So, and then for everything else, I either use the City Double Cash or the Apple Pay because it gives me 2% cash back. It's the highest amount on just general items at the end of the day. So when I calculate everything out, usually on average it's anywhere between 3 to 5% a month. And plus, again, there's no downside to this. Like I said, it's very easy. You don't have to put in extra effort. You literally just swipe your card on the things that you were going to buy anyways, and you're saving 3 to 5%. And then at the end of the year, you can exchange these points for either cash back, or you can exchange it for gift cards, or you can exchange it for travel. And this is one of the things that I'm looking to do next year, is to utilize these credit cards for travel. Now there's an additional hack that you can use, and that's sign up bonuses. So I have the Marriott Chase credit card, and the sign up bonus is if you spend a specific amount, then they give you 3 free nights. So I was able to do that within 3 months. And then I'm also looking at the Citi AA Advantage credit card, which is an airlines credit card. I believe it's for American Airlines. And if you spend within the certain range, it usually takes me about 3 months, you get 50,000 miles, which is the equivalent of $1,000. So I can use that to travel, and I am looking to travel to Las Vegas next year if I'm able to get some vacation time. So that's how I'm going to travel to Las Vegas completely for free. I'm going to already utilize some of the points that I already have here, the sign up bonuses from these credit cards, and I'm going to travel to Vegas for free. And that is the way that I like to use it. Some of you may be able to use some of the credit card points to pay off debt if you want to, and that's completely up to you. For me, I would prefer getting some life experiences in by traveling a little bit. And it prevents me from overspending, right? If I was to travel to Vegas, that would eat up a lot of the cash flow that I have. So instead, I'll use the sign up bonuses by spending money on things that I was going to spend anyway and get the reward points that way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that this is going to be eye-opening for a lot of you guys who didn't even think about utilizing credit cards in this way. But my hope is that once you understand and see that you can literally be saving money by doing what you are already doing anyways, there's no downside, and you're saving 3 to 5%. This seems like a no-brainer. I mean, it's super, super easy. And I hope that if you guys do have credit cards, you begin to map out how you can optimize your current situation and maximize credit card points so you can be going to travel, pay off debt, do all these things that you want to, and have no excuses not to do it. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this is probably one of my favorite videos to do because it is going to save you guys a lot of money. And I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon.